Thanks for staying tuned to Business Breakfast on iBrand Television. If you are the type that likes stock market and very much pretty interested in investing in the stock market, this is the right time to be a part of the conversation as we look at what played out at the exchange yesterday while we do some overview of trading activities in the course of the week as the week actually winds down today. But before we dive into the conversation, let me tell you what played out at the NGX yesterday. The downward trend persists in the Nigerian equities market on Thursday as investors continue to factor in the outcome of the Central Bank of Nigeria's Monetary Policy Committee meeting held on Tuesday. The Nigerian Exchange Limited All-Share Index, which fell below the 100,000 mark on Wednesday, continued its declined on Thursday by 0.33%. Both the All-Share Index and market capitalization experienced a decrease, dropping by 98,956.62 basis points and 54.147 trillion naira respectively. In a total of 2,240 transactions, investors traded 70.80 million naira worth of shares valued at 637.86 million naira. As always, I have Ambrose Omodion, who is the Chief Research Officer, Invest Data Consulting Limited, with me in the studio. Ambrose, good morning. Glad to have you join me on the program today.
Thanks for having me. Blessed.
We're seeing the market capitalization dropping from its 100,000 plus that it has recorded over the past few weeks now to 98,000. Ambrose, what do you have to say concerning this? And because I know we're having a conversation before we came on air, and you're telling me the market is still good despite the bear trend that we're seeing rather affecting the capital market. Take us through all of these activities and what has played out after the MPC meeting seemed not to be too good, and what we should be expecting today as trading commenced at the exchange.
Yeah, actually, I would say that the market have shown sign of a strength yesterday. We saw a rebound yesterday, actually.
Yes, it was a slight rebound.
No, it's a good rebound.
Okay.
Market about almost 0.73. It's a good one. But we want to kind of confirm that trend today. But at the open of market today, we are seeing also a kind of a positive move. But at the end of the day, market has kind of break out another the 100,000 back again above it. So, but it's a sign. But for me, investor in the market should also trade with caution. Why I make caution here? We have seen a lot of consumer goods companies posting a negative number. I also saw MTN yesterday also posting a really negative number, almost wiping away their shareholders fund for MTN. This should be a concern for investors and also for the government. If a big company like MTN, Nestle, Nigeria Brewing are posting negative results, automatically say that investors in this company are not going to get dividend at the end of the year. And every investor in the market is either you get capital appreciation or dividend at the end of the day. If now, after for 2023, because of government policy, we are seeing most of this company posting negative, and there's no insight where we are going in terms of FS challenge we're having, whether it's going to turn around in the next 1 month or 2 months. Yes, I've seen this people saying that they are making moves to pay off all the backlog of the FS, which also is a good one. But for investors in the market, they should know that with the body language of the monetary policy and also the civilian governor, we expect that we see a longer and a higher outlook for the fixed income market, because government has left borrowing on a high rate. We saw what happened in the past two Treasury bill offer, which by next week is another one. I also saw the federal government saving bond offer. All these are telling you that government is bound to follow borrow on a high rate, and it's going to put pressure on the private sector borrowing of the same market. Because if government is borrowing at a high rate, what business am I doing in Nigeria to borrow for that in the same environment that is not conducive for me? I believe that this area we're looking at going to the future, we might see the economy reflecting on the market, right? Because company numbers are coming out, fundamentals of the market are already changing. Because if price feed on earnings and the earnings that are coming are negative, what will the price feed on? For me, I think investors should also play with caution. But the good thing is that for those that are an investor as smart trader, I always say that no matter the economic situation in the market, there's always a sector, an industry, and investor to make money. That's why you must not play with your technical analysis, and also look at what we call insider dealing that have been made available by the by the companies on the exchange to guide you to make informed decisions. It's by this period that we're seeing earnings. For me, the earnings that come so far are really below the expectation of investors. We're looking forward to see other service sectors, especially the banking sector, insurance, and other to be bought. The one that came from MTN, the one that came from Nestle, the one that came from Nigeria Brewery, these are not numbers that we should also be looking at because they have sent a kind of a negative sentiment to investors in that industry. But I believe that there's no panic, know how to move. But if you are really a risk averse person, what you do, diversify your portfolio, have some in the money market and some what in the capital market, because I believe this opportunity to make money. Because that's why in a common master class, we're going to tell you where should we be for the next quarter. Already in the last quarter, the last month of the first quarter, any other April will be in the second quarter of the year. You must prepare for that quarter because that is how to make money. Don't wait until you enter the quarter and start preparing. There's a way to position ahead of it. Now that any season is already at the peak now in this month of March, investors will be looking at how can I diversify my portfolio, which sector, which company, which industry are act as a defensive, as what to generate funds for me. Then stay in the market. But if you don't have all this, as others start complaining, the market is going down, you'll be panicking out of the market at a loss, which is not good for for investors.
Now, I want to know now, at what point do you think the market will begin to adjust to the shock of the outcome of the MPC meeting? Because 400 basis points and the interest rate as high as 22.7%. Some people are saying it's a welcome development. Some are saying that it's going to lead the country to an imminent recession. I'd like to know, get your reaction to this and how market will begin to adjust to this reality.
No, I said yesterday we saw strength on the market. That means market has really adjusted already.
Okay.
That trend I hope extended this morning. But one thing is that before the MPC meeting, the Tuesday, I think I factor in the regulator because from the month of November last year, we already seen a signal from the CBN governor, who is the chairman of the MPC, that they're going to be rate hike. But like I said earlier,
yes, they're going to be rate hike, but not this high.
When it came, market panic just on Wednesday, on Thursday, because I was saying that you buy into deep, especially when we saw stock coming down as a lot of panic selling. Automatically, dividend expectations start making meaning to investors. That's why we saw yesterday there was kind of position taking. This morning, we're also continuation of that. But I believe that the financial sector is the area investors are looking at. Why? Because even the policy, of the CBN will have a way of impacting positively on the financial sector and other, that are into investment. Because if you are seeing an investment opportunity where you are not doing anything at the end of the year, you are making 20% for those that are in banks that have big money to play around. But for you and I that are looking for what to earn, looking at inflation, we need to diversify possible. Where can I earn what to give me return ahead of inflation? That's why, as a good investor, capital appreciation is very good, but which company will give that? That's why you must sit down and take a strategic investment, where to be for it and earn again in the shorter period. Because I tell you, 1 year is a long time. For instance, I'm waiting for 20%, and inflation rate is already at around 31. Because I tell you, as we're expecting the February inflation figure, something less than 30.50 or 30.45, or even 30.90. Nobody was. I tell you, the last, this month of February was the what will I put it? The kind of outrageous price rally we saw was nothing else. For that will reflect on inflation. That means investors, even though you are earning 20% in your fixed income market and your inflation is already around 31, you are still negative return. That's why for investors, where will I be? And also because our currency is being kind of depreciating on a daily basis, there's also kind of value being created for our assets. Because if your naira is coming down, your assets automatically become appreciated. That is how. For me, investors should balance their portfolio and invest wisely. But the only fear I have that the companies that price feed on which their performance is in negative, that will also dampen investors' confidence in those sectors, and this can also affect the general market. But despite that, there's opportunity to make money in the market. That's why for technicians like us, traders like us, that also know how to know. If an investor, you might say, what dividend? But if we go in and out here, come out to make money at the end of the day, that's how to stay ahead of the market.